This is a weightlifting channel, no nerd stuff, but like comment down below your freaking favorite Pokemon. Like do it right now. Hey guys, it's Parker here. So like I did my cardio this morning and I was like doing my normal routine at 4 a.m. and a thought jumped into my head. It was like, hey, you haven't introduced yourself to your audience. And I sat there and I thought about it. Dadgummit, you're right. This is gonna be an icebreaker. This is you and me together. We're gonna go through this. I'm terrible at telling stories. I'm probably really boring. You've probably heard my kind of story on someone else's YouTube channel, but I'm gonna tell it anyway. I hope you like it. So if you're new here, my name is Parker Rish. I'm a bodybuilder of 13 years and I am so passionate about fitness. I live it every day. And on this channel, we offer many different topics such as reviews of product. We do weightlifting tips, cardio information, anything related to fitness that can improve your life, you will find on this channel. If these things are interesting to you, then consider subscribing. And this isn't gonna be like just one of those silly stories where it's like, you know, I just didn't get chicks. I started lifting. I didn't have any friends. And like, now I do have friends. No. It's not gonna be anything like that. So like in the very beginning when I just started, I was like 140 pounds. But before that, like I was a runner. I loved running. My dad and I would get together and that was our activity that we did together. So I was running anywhere between, 3 and 5 times a week. We would run 5Ks together. We would also run 10Ks together. I did probably around 40 to 50 of each, and they had annual events and all that stuff. So that was just a good bonding activity for me and my dad. But a lot of times in school, I got bullied really, really bad. Now y'all, when I say I got bullied. I'm talking swirly, flushy, underwear over the head, noogies, beat up, punch, bloody lip. I was bullied bad. And because I was bullied, my self-confidence along with my childhood, it was just to the floor. I had no self-worth whatsoever as a young child. Even going on into high school, that carried along with me. But I was bullied relentlessly. I was even bullied at church. I couldn't even do church programs, sing in the choir. I didn't get along with any of the church kids, and their parents were just as snobby as they were. So it was a difficult time. So my mom tried to get me and my confidence up. So what she would do is she would actually like take me to Taekwondo, which is excellent. Thank you, Mom. I love you. So my mom would take me to Taekwondo and I developed this passion. I was so excited. I was learning all the punches, the kicks. I was getting really, really good at it to the point to where I became a 2nd degree black belt and I couldn't go on to the next rank until I waited 6 more years. I believe I was like 9 at the time, and I believe you had to be like 15 or something stupid. So we ended up quitting Taekwondo. But when I was a black belt, the same kids who were bullying me, they did the same thing. They saw me coming into the bathroom. They waited until I got in there, in which 2 of them grabbed my shirt, pulled it over my head, and they kicked me in the gut. And so I was kneeled over. The whole reason I took Taekwondo was to self-defend. And that day, I defended. So what I did was I took my knee, got my shirt off of my head first and foremost, and I kneed the other kid so hard that it sent him on the floor and he started crying. The second dude, I grabbed his head and I slammed it up against the wall and I punched him in the face, tripped him, and then kicked him on the ground. The other guy, after he was done crying, tried to get up and leave the bathroom. I grabbed the back of his shirt, tripped him, and then kicked him on the floor too until they were both bloody and crying. Well, as you can imagine, like I kid you not, like it sounds like I'm making this crap up. Like y'all, I am not making this crap up. I literally almost got expelled for that. And it's crazy, like it's freaking crazy. How are you gonna be the guy getting bullied and how are they gonna bully you and then you get suspended? What the crap? When I was younger too, as a side note, I almost got expelled for this too. A kid in, I think it was 4th grade. Yeah, it was it was 4th grade because I had a certain teacher that I remember. I had a kid come up behind me in the parking lot trying to front me. He was trying to put me on Front Street. So he would follow me around and he would grab my shirt tail and he would do it over my head just like I was telling you the other guy. So basically he kept doing this and I kept telling the teacher, and the teacher didn't do jack squat. So I told my mom talked with the school, they talked with the teacher. This happened about 5 to 6 times after that. If they were talking to the teacher, they weren't doing too much talking, or she wasn't listening, one of the two, because it kept happening. I eventually got to the point to where I was going to take matters into my own hands. So one time, and I remember it like it was yesterday, he jumped on my back and grabbed my throat and squoze. He squoze as hard as he could squeeze. I was gasping for air. I'm telling you, like I was choking, red-eyed. I was about to hit the floor. I couldn't breathe. So what I did was I bent over, I picked up a rock, like a boulder. I mean, I'm talking, it was a good 7-pound rock. It was a piece of concrete, I think, that was just laying in the schoolyard. I picked it up and I bashed his head open. You know how it goes, the whole story. Oh my God, you trying to murder my child. He used a weapon. He's deadly. Look, guys, I'm the one getting bullied. I'm not the bullier. I'm the one getting bullied. We go into the office. My mom's sitting there pissed. I mean, she's looking at me. As soon as the principal gets done expelling me, she's gonna kick my you-know-what. Oh, and she beat the ever-living piss out of me, dude. She came in there. She was sitting there. She was so mad. The principal's like, your son today tried to kill another student. Now, we have a zero tolerance policy. We're gonna have to file a report. Your son is going to be expelled. Basically, my mom haggled him down. I don't know how she did it. She managed to get it to where I was suspended for a month. So I could not come back to school for a month. Another time I was bullied. Hey, now that y'all got me talking, all these stories are coming to my head. Holler if you can relate at this, because this was a living hell for me. I was in challenge class. I guess this was 1st grade. Yeah, this is about 1st grade. So 1st grade, you know, I was in the special program, not special like that, you know, like me. I was special as in gifted. I was gifted. So this one girl, when we were in line going home, when we finished all of our work and the bell ringed at like 2:30, it was time to pack our stuff and go back to our main homeroom class. And we'd line up in a little line near the door so that we could exit in single file. That's just what we did back in the day. I was standing in line, and for whatever reason, this girl, I kid you not, I wish I was making this crap up. She turned around and she slapped the ever-living piss out of me. She slapped me so hard, I landed to the floor and I had just a handprint over my face, just like that. I got up and I was seeing red and I shouldn't have done that, man. Thinking back, like, was it justified? I believe so in my mind, in my heart. Sorry. But yeah, dude, I decked her so freaking hard. I do not believe in hitting a woman. I don't. It came out of my body so fast I couldn't help it. I have never hit my wife. I never will hit my wife. I'm not a physical abuser. I'm not a physical person. But she made the devil come out of me, and I punched her so hard I knocked a tooth out. She's over there. Oh, her tooth. Ah! She got a tooth hanging out. She looking. But yeah, they suspended me for 5 days on that one, and they wanted to expel me that first time. If you guys are confused about the order, the first bullying that happened was in 1st grade. It was the girl who I decked because she slapped me. The kids bullying me, no, it wasn't the kids bullying me. It was the guy trying to strangle my neck. That was in 4th grade. But just through all this bullying, I know that was a huge rabbit hole that we just followed. I just didn't feel like people respected me. I was constantly getting bullied. I had no self-confidence. People just, and it's the thing with in real life, if you are a nice guy, get ready, you're gonna get bullied. If you're fair, if you're generous, if you're kind, you know, all the things of the fruit of the Spirit, all of the fruits of the Spirit, if you display those things and you're a good person, then you attract things like this. And you better believe me, I attracted it because it was happening more than it wasn't. So like, you know, I just didn't get along with folks. I was constantly bullied, and this literally led to me wanting to do something about it. I wanted to do something that I could be good at. I wanted to do something I was passionate about, so I picked up weightlifting. I didn't know anything about it at the time. I'd never seen magazines. I'd never heard of bodybuilders. I didn't know what it was. I just knew that my parents had a membership to Snap Fitness, holler, and I went there because they never used it. I used their membership, and I used it to start my bodybuilding journey. First thing I focused on was getting six-pack abs. In 4 months, I had them. The next goal was, okay, well, I want to be buff everywhere. So I started researching about weight gain. I even made some workout videos along the way, which I'm going to upload to this channel. I believe so much that this is a journey we are all a part of, but this is everyone's journey. We're all a part of each other. It's just, this is my chapter in the story. So like, these videos are so bad. They are 1 out of 1 out of 10 actually, terrible. They are drop dead terrible. Quality's terrible. It's like the videos you make with your friends when you're like 5 years old and you think it's cute and fun, and then you watch it 10 years later and you're like, no, I didn't do that. That's not me. So I already said it in the intro, and so now you guys know who Parker Rish is. So just to remind you, my name is Parker Rish. I'm a bodybuilder of 13 years, and this channel is for everybody who's looking to have a good experience with weights. Feel free to subscribe. Also, make sure to like the video. Love you guys. See you in the next one.